solve and graph each linear inequality below. So for a, we're going to have to work some of our distributive property. 4x minus 6x. But we have to change the plus 1 to minus 1 as well. Less than or equal to 8x and distribute the 2 plus 2x minus 6. And now we're going to carefully go through and put all of the letters to the left and all of the numbers to the right. So 4x minus 6x minus 8x minus 2x. Those are all of our letter terms, so now the inequality. Less than or equal to. Now the number terms. Negative 6, and let's not forget that negative 1 becomes positive 1. So 4 minus 6 is negative 2. And negative 8 makes negative 10. Negative 12x. Less than or equal to negative 5. We solve this by dividing both sides by negative 12. Since we're dividing both sides by a negative, we have to reverse the inequality and we get x is greater than or equal to 5 over 12. If we want to graph this, then with 0 in the middle, 5/12 is positive, so that's to the right. And that's a little less than half, so we're going to put a closed circle, being greater than or equal to, a little less than halfway, over to the 1. Greater than or equal to, shade to the right. Part B. We have negative 2/3 x is greater than or equal to 12. Solve for x. Here I'm going to use the reciprocal trick. I'm going to multiply both sides by the reciprocal, which basically is the fraction turned upside down. So negative 3 over 2, due to one side, due to the other. Now what that does is it cancels off the 3's and the 2's, and the negatives for that matter, and leaves us with just x. But here's a case. We multiplied both sides by a negative. Have to reverse that inequality to less than or equal to. We can work out the fraction by putting the 12 over 1. 2 goes into itself once and into 12 6 times. 6 times negative 3 is negative 18. When we graph this, 0 in the middle, I better count by 6's. Negative 6, negative 12. That last one will make negative 18. Solid circle. Shade to the left.